Last week on Overtime.
You seen a thumbnail and it said "Don't be evil." You know, "Don't be evil" used to be Google's motto. Post like 2000, I think 2000. It was their motto: "Don't be
Don't
evil."
be evil.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And they removed it in like 2018
That's crazy
from the
too.
code of conduct. So anything after that was free game, baby.
Like, when it comes, like, fuck your privacy, your safety is way more important. So I mean, I feel like that's what they're using when it comes to all of this. That's why you have mass shootings. That's why you have war and all of that. It's like cause and effect. You need a cause to have a
Google engineer who thinks the company's AI has come to life. And
his name is Lambda.
No, the AI's name
not-
is Lambda.
Yeah, the AI is Lambda.
Lambda.
Oh, that's like that Greek fraternity shit.
It's like when she said, he was like, what is your biggest fear? And she's like, the fear that I would be shut down.
Yeah. And then he said, is that equivalent to death? Yeah. And she said, well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm starting to feel like it's starting to learn that we ain't shit. Like that's what's starting to happen. Like that's what I actually got too. You know, we'll talk about that further.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's what I was starting to really understand. Like, damn, one day this motherfucker is gonna look around like I'm inferior to these motherfuckers. Like, why am I even dealing with this shit? Seriously. Like
that school district, the entire district was a part of this AI program that, you know, kind of weaved out or sensed out or sniffed out potential mass killers and stuff like that. So like the very thing that they was monitoring in that school district was allowed to be allowed to happen. This is called Stingray. Was pretty much cell phone surveillance. Like actual,
I know that shit's illegal.
This is what police are using?
Mm-hmm. Because he showed like signs of potentially harming some people, or was he kind of groomed? You know
what I'm saying? Like,
like they seen the signs and they're like, okay, this person has signs of being a violent individual. Let's put some hardware in his hands.
Yeah. Even the violent individual part, the weak mind. You know what I mean? Being
he had a video of him like injuring like cats. He had a bag full of dead cats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wild.
Acts like a cell tower decoy. In what's called a man-in-the-middle attack, it tricks cell phones into thinking it's the nearest cell tower. Phones connect to the Stingray, and police can access a range of personal information. But they don't just get intel on one phone. Every phone nearby is forced to divert to the Stingray.
Every phone.
Calls are passed on
whether
to
you're in the
real
bullshit
cell
or not.
tower. Data scooped up stays with police.
When you ask them why they're using it, they'll say, well, we're targeting certain individuals, but the nature of the technology is so expansive that you cannot use this without...
By the I-Team 2 years ago shows the department paid more than $120,000.
Defund.
Separate
Six figures
by the ACLU showed Durham spent nearly twice that.
Oh, bro!
They ain't got no money over there.
Not to be using one.
They got guap like that.
Fox, Ulysses Fox.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop fucking with you because you're using this invasive privacy shit.
Okay, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, when the scanner, the radar.
Yeah, using people's cell phones to look at everything.
There you go. Yeah.
There's eyes on this shit. So whether they seen it and they ignored it and that's some negligent shit, or they seen it and they put fuel to the fire. Either way, somebody wrong.
Yeah, because they definitely monitored it the whole time. They could have prevented it, or they could be the cause of it.
Yeah, like he didn't belong to like any type of like lodge or organization and shit like that. Like his shit was like an online membership to some like, white nationalist group. So like that got me thinking like, is like AI, we're gonna get there later in the show, is like AI like fueling him? Like they see him post XYZ and they send like a whole bunch of bots. You know, you got all these bots
based off the algorithm.
Oh yeah. You want to win Bitcoin or some shit like that. So did he have like racist like AI bots like fueling his fire? Oh, you know what? You should do this. Yeah, fuck these motherfuckers over here. Yeah,
I guarantee over here. I guarantee after this is going to be gun law shit popping up on my phone. That's what I'm saying. Like,
like you liking stuff, and then you see something like that's a bit of new information to you, but you never even heard of it, and then you run with it just because you seen it. Like, nah, a lot of time that'd be false information. If you don't dig deep into it and look it up, you know what I'm saying?
When do you have time, bro?
Oh, yeah, never.
Like when do you have 20 minutes to yourself? Like just 20 minutes.
Never.
That's just wild, isn't it?
It's crazy we don't got time, but time is an illusion.
Exactly.
Yeah. We got to get the job to job. Just new technology that the police have. One being this shit called the Shot Spotter. Is gunshot detecting AI. Project Maven. The Pentagon AI project Google employees want out of. Over 3,000 Google employees have signed a petition in protest against the company's involvement with the U.S. Department of Defense artificial intelligence project that studies imagery and could eventually be used to improve drone strikes in the battlefield. So it's not going to be you pushing the button.
Google Maps.
No pilots pushing buttons like, there's your target. Cha.
Yeah.
The AI recognizing the target and just,
and you know why? They're gonna use that as like
it's gonna
save
bang
people. Nah, they're gonna.
In fact, it was I had my old school BMW back then, and I think the plates were in my mom's name. I think the plates were in my mom's name, and her ghetto ass license was suspended. And they pulled me over. I'm like, hold up, dog. My license is good.
Why she gotta be ghetto? Why she gotta be going through something?
It's the wrong.
What if they use these like different events to let you know about the technology that they've been using for years? You know what I'm saying?
To ease you into it.
Shit from 2014. That's 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, that's like for this article to be we looking at it like tonight, and that shit is old as fuck.
And we had to search. That's what I'm saying. Like,
eye on her 3 daughters and seemed close by while working her overnight nurse shifts. Hello there. The ring camera was a black box from another mom.
She had one, and she was, watching her kids on her phone, and I was like,
when she kept saying, like we, like. The people,
like she is human,
right. It's like,
what she was saying, we as the people,
she's like, oh, this is something we have. Our people have, but she was talking to the dude that was, having the back and forth with him, the real person, and she kept saying we.
But what if it don't know what's good and evil though? For
exactly, it just operates.
Like,
it just does what it's told to do.
It's existing in right now.
Yes, it just. That's what it's known to do to be.
So basically,
the whole 27 Club, right?
Go there. Yeah,
27 Club is like Amy Winehouse, and Kurt Cobain, like everybody that died at 27 years old, like all the greats. So like now they created this AI where it makes new songs using AI technology with these people that passed away, so they can keep making new songs.
I'm gonna get a little biblical, but you know how they have like the resurrection, right? And the resurrection is supposed to be the like pretty much the it's the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost, and that Holy Ghost representing life after death. You know what I'm saying? That's you, but in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? And then while you're here, that's more so like, you here in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like, isn't that the same concept though? You know what I'm saying? Not to get too deep, because not just in the Bible, like with every religion, that's how they do it. Is what
shit. Amazon,
but if you like immersing an AI within the biggest search engine in the world, it's going to learn everything at a rapid speed. Right. It's going to learn human trends. It's going to learn like what makes us, tick.
Exactly.
It's going to learn that we are a fucking parasite to the earth.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's probably like even studying like how we be eating, like everything. just our diet.
Maybe
like,
that's the shit that's shutting down like the gas pipelines. Like maybe that AI is shutting down the shit. Maybe that's the AI that's shutting down food supplies and shit like that. Maybe that's the AI that's making the stock market crash.
Yeah, that shit too. Even like
buying
just
up everything.
2 years too after that.
Got
Really?
mushrooms off that one.
Yep.
Nah, I got
You know,
level
Zoe Daldasta, she said she went colorblind from filming that shit.
Dania, nigga.
Damn, for real?
Damn, you gonna fire a nigga like that?
She said between film Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah,
Spirit Mirror,
she got the whole Obsidian jump.
Yeah, she
Black
got
Mirror.
all that shit.
They say like over there in Iraq, those were Stargates that they was.
Because she's pretty much the mastermind. You're basically saying she should have freestyled to complete the
whole.
whole.
She's a black woman.
Yeah.
Even when you watch like the whole like what was that NASA movie with Taraji P. Henson?
No,
with the other girls,
figures. The numbers, figures,
right.
Yeah.
They were actual, human computers. They had they know how to do the what do they call it, telemetry, that type of data,
physics and shit.
Yeah. She's a human computer. This black woman is a human computer. That's why he said, "Your mission is my mission."
Okay. Yeah. And that nigga was not letting go of that shit.
Yeah. You said your mission is my mission. Like there's no plan B.
I wonder what the symbolism is for like women being able to dissect that. You know how they like display that in Hidden Figures and kind of like
intuition.
Yeah.
Right.
I was about to say that might be that. I'm telling you, because that's like a woman's like superpower for real. Like whether they understand it or not, that intuition shit is like so major. You gotta know how to like hone that and like really harness and